This is Burns Hargis with another edition of Inside OSU, and we are at a very special place here in Stillwater, Elite Repeat, right here on Main Street in 7th, where you can find wonderful goods that are available for resale, recycling, another form of recycling. And we have, and Elite Repeat benefits three very important Stillwater charities. One is the Stillwater Habitat for Humanity. Another is the Stillwater Community Action Project and Stillwater Domestic Violence. You may be asking yourself, why are we off the OSU campus if this is inside OSU? And the reason is that our students volunteer here at Elite Repeat, which is a very important part of our education and our mission at Oklahoma State University. And with me today is Joyce Montgomery, who is our coordinator of the OSU Student Services. Joyce, welcome.
Welcome, Burns. How are you?
I'm just great. Would you describe, I understand a lot of our students volunteer here at Elite Repeat?
They do. We have a good background of students that volunteer here. We're with the Service Learning Volunteer Center, as I guess we announced. And what we do there is we offer hands-on meaningful programs for students to get involved in the community, to help build the community infrastructure. And one of those certainly is Elite Repeat. I'm told they have about 1,200 hours that are done every month, and 100 of those are done by OSU students. So that means there are about 900 during the school year, 900 hours that students are providing at this nonprofit.
Well, and this wonderful nonprofit in 7 years has raised over $1 million for the Stillwater community, which is fantastic. Do students just come into your office and make arrangements? How does all that work?
We suggest that they do that first because students, particularly a lot of the newer students, may or may not have volunteered before. So they may be looking for the type of volunteering that they'd like to do. So we start them off and ask, do you have transportation? Do you have a way to get there? How long can you work? And don't overdo it because you got to go to class.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
an important part. You've got to go to class. So that's basically what we do. And they can also look for opportunities across campus in the student newspaper and in posters around campus. And we go to classes and make presentations as well.
Well, speaking of students that are volunteer here at Elite Repeat, we have Seth Tracy. Seth, come on in.
Hi there.
Say hello. How are you?
Hi. Good. How are you?
Freshman from Bernieville.
Yes, sir.
Which was not named after me.
No.
Unfortunately. So you volunteer here.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about it. How did it all get started, and what's been your experience?
Well, volunteerism has been very important to me all throughout my life, and so I knew when I came to OSU, I definitely wanted to continue that, and I was able to do that through the Service Learning Volunteer Center. I'm an ambassador through the program, and so I've been able to promote leadership and promote service all throughout the organization and throughout the Stillwater campus.
What have you learned working here at this wonderful facility?
Just how the community benefits so much from it, and how the community is really able to help each other.
Yeah. Do you actually wait on people when they come to
I actually haven't done any of that yet, but one of my most important, or my favorite leadership opportunity I've done this year has been that Simon B. Estes run. It was in Tulsa. And so that some of the ambassadors were able to really see that and see how their scholarships able to help students go to college.
How many ambassadors are there?
There's around 15.
I have another guest that I want to introduce you to who's also involved in volunteerism in a huge way, and that's the big events. Chad Klein, welcome.
How are you doing?
Senior here. Chad is in hotel and restaurant administration, right?
Sure am.
And where are you from?
Miami, Oklahoma.
Miami, not Miami, Florida.
Absolutely, it's
okay.
Miami.
All right, great. Well, the big event is a big event.
It really is.
It's the most aptly named thing we do on campus.
It really is. It's sponsored by the Student Government Association, and it's taking place April 25th right now. And on the day of the big event, we're going to have some great food, some Daylight Donuts, some Red Rock Donuts, and even Starbucks for some great coffee and pizza afterwards.
Well, that's fantastic. And then people just fan out all over the Stillwater community and do what?
Essentially, it's a day for students to volunteer throughout the community. Student involvement packets are due April 15th this year, and then we assign them locations throughout Stillwater, usually elderly residents, that they go out and do like general yard work and stuff like that for those residents.
And it's from like, what time do you show up?
It starts at 8 a.m. and usually it's over about noon to 1 to 2.
I see. Well, that's great. And you've been involved in it before?
Sure have, all 4 years of college.
What have you learned from it?
It's just a great experience to go out in the community and service some fellow citizens here in Stillwater, just give back, really.
Great. Now, we're expanding the big event to make it even bigger this year.
We sure are.
because we're also going to be working around campus.
Yep, absolutely. That's going to be a great opportunity to beautify our campus here in Stillwater.
Well, I've been concerned about a little bit of too much trash on campus, and so we really want to get that cleaned up. Don't throw it down, and if you see it, pick it up.
Pick it up.
That's great, Chad. Thanks for what you're doing. Well, and Seth, your volunteerism, Joyce coordinating all this. This is fantastic, and thanks to Elite Repeat for letting us come here and see their fabulous story. You really ought to come in. There's some wonderful things here. Volunteerism as a land-grant university is just central to our core mission of service to the state of Oklahoma and to the world. And we have 3 great examples right here of people doing just that. We hope you'll volunteer. Come down to Elite Repeat, go over to the Student Services area, and for sure show up on April 25th for the big event.